if you're not gonna willing
Speaking of doing jobs, hello everybody and welcome to Modular Components. We've been going 8 goddamn minutes. I need to get this episode started. Welcome to Modular Components, everybody. It's the end of the week. We're your modular boys here with the modular toys to tell you about our modular stuff. Hi, I'm the Vacuuminator. I'm hosting apparently because I always host apparently, except when I don't host on other shows. But I've got the guy who does host on other shows, Boingo Rider. You're here.
Yo, we were having the most cultured conversation.
We sure were, buddy, and then I ruined it.
Yeah.
It was legit getting interesting.
We can start over, whatever.
Don't worry, Buster Core. I'm sure we'll weed our way back to it eventually. Welcome to the show, though.
Hi, I exist.
You say weed, you mean weeb our way back into it.
Oh my god. Before we get into that shit, though, let me just remind everybody that this show is a production of Modular Media, the online creative co-op that we are all a part of. We make podcasts. So if you want to listen to some podcasts, give this podcast a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell if you're listening on YouTube. If you're listening on a podcasting platform, follow it. Help us out in whatever algorithm we're stuck in right now, and listen to our other shows whenever you have some time or interest in checking them out. And you can get more info about those by following us on Twitter at the Modular Media and joining our subreddit r/Modular Media. But lads, it's been 1 week since we podcasted.
No,
you have no memory of melody or tone whatsoever.
I have nothing. I was just trying to transition into the fact that I also need to let people know as quickly as possible. It's going to be 2 weeks till we next podcast, because next week, in lieu of recording Modular Components, this Sunday, by the time people are listening to this, in lieu of recording Modular Components, I'm planning to buy AEW All Out and share my BR Live password with Boingo Rider, and we're going to be doing a live reaction stream. So if you like wrestling, come watch us watch wrestling on Sunday night, and don't be mad when there's not a Modular Components next Friday. Yeah.
It's fucking All Out. It's CM Punk's first match in 7 fucking years.
It's potentially the final countdown.
Goddamn.
We could have done a duet.
No, there's a reason Vac made that reference.
I mean, I'm also expecting a certain Kamen Rider fan to also make an appearance, given Jon Moxley's match and how it's been hyped up.
Takahashi?
Yeah,
because Jon Moxley, the second AEW World Champion, I actually have him in plastic form right here. This man. The listeners can't see him. Sorry. He has been calling out Tanahashi left and right, like every other promo he's done, and he's basically last Wednesday, I believe it was, he cut this promo that was basically like, so Tanahashi's been ducking me left and right, and finally a wrestler from New Japan comes over here again, and it's the fucking Bread Club guy. Okay. I guess I'll beat his ass at All Out. So I'm guessing it's going to be a very quick match just to get the fans hyped up, with Tanahashi appearing at the end to tease a future match between them at Dynamite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. That's fucking fun.
That's everything going on in the wrestling world right now. Everything that's viable to talk about on this podcast for now. What y'all lads interested in this week? What's going on in your lives?
I found a band called Wieners.
You shared it in my server, and it was the greatest thing ever.
It's a Japanese punk band. They're pretty cool. They sound tight. They sound good.
I'm very happy for you.
You don't sound it.
It's hard to get this baseball bat to balance in his hands, so you're going to have to get me in. There we go.
Yeah, I have been schooling, but yeah, no.
You've been schooling fools out on the streets, have you?
No. I'm not doing Streets of Rage. I'm just going on books. Sorry.
I like books. Books are good.
Yeah.
I'm not listening to that.
No, listen to it. It's good.
I'm not listening to that.
Maybe later, because we're kind of podcasting right now, and if we learned anything from No Prize last night,
they're not going to hear it.
We're going to get but would be whatever.
Don't be afraid of fucking corporations. They're bullshit.
Yeah, but like I will be afraid when they can take my money and my
What
livelihood.
are we making?
Our potential money. My cheeks are hurting from how much I'm smiling. You can't tell, but
No. It's been.
Yeah.
That sounds like the most aggressive Scott Pilgrim shit I've seen in a while.
But 90% of fucking millennials are Scott Pilgrim right now, and you know it.
Oh yeah. That's our lot in life. Doesn't mean I have to fucking like it.
Oh dang.
Like,
Hot things.
not 100% of millennials are fucking Scott Pilgrim characters. You have the fucking punky girls, alt girls. You have the girls who went through a religious high school and grew out of it. You have Scott Pilgrims. You have young Neils.
You have
the one dude who comes out as gay and nobody realizes until they just go like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gay." What? Since when? For like 8 months I've been out. What?
You have the actor guy who's vegan. He was my favorite character in the movie.
You just like him because he's Superman.
Patel. I don't know.
He's not Superman. That's fucking
Chris Evans.
Yeah, that's Chris Evans.
No, that's not Chris Evans. The vegan is the psychic one
guy
who plays the bass. Who's Superman,
Roof, right?
No, then I was talking about Chris Evans.
The actor was the skateboarder who was Chris Evans.
You literally combined two evil exes into one character.
That shows how little I know or care about Scott Pilgrim, right there.
It was good.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite comics.
I respect that. It's just it only briefly caught my interest.
I mean, the movie doesn't really do it justice, in my opinion.
The movie is a different thing, but it's a good movie.
Here's the thing. I liked the movie. I tried reading the manga several times, and I found the first couple chapters.
Oh my god!
It's manga based.
Shut the fuck up! It's a manga. I tried reading the first couple chapters and always found them pretty incessant.
It's because the pace is just a little bit slower. You get to the second book and you're good.
And the fucking video game reference humor just isn't my bag.
They literally don't even make that many video game references, at least in the book.
I don't know. Whatever's in the first fucking... It's been years, alright? I decided this wasn't for me a long time ago. This is old news, dude.
Oh, I don't have it up on my bookshelf right now. I have Percy Jackson.
Speaking of books, I've been watching video essays about Animorphs.
Oh, God.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Well, look at you. You brought a topic.
And I failed.
You brought a toothpick.
Yeah.
I brought a toothpick.
If I knew ahead of time, I would have grabbed the prop and I would have went, I have a toothpick.
I don't know. Fuck. I could start fucking right here on the podcast. I could pull a goddamn Luke Gallows.
Oh God.
No. You be doing a Dark Side Phil.
No, we're not doing Dark Side Phil.
That's old tuber shit.
You dirty fellas. I don't know.
Hey, you threw your lot in with us. You knew what you were getting into.
No, I wasn't.
Right? You're fucking Matt and Nick out here talking about being a good Christian, or I guess a good Islamic boy, and we're fucking Carl and Luke just talking about kissing all over the place.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Hey, don't worry, it makes sense. It is a valid reference.
Okay, that's what matters.
My entire life is just wrestling references now, which is, I guess, why I decided to watch the first 3 episodes of Heels today.
Were they good episodes of Heels?
It was exactly the show I thought it would be, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means it's frustrating as a wrestling fan, because it's taking a lot of wrestling tropes and putting them in the context of a CW-style melodrama.
Oh,
with like HBO level production value and nudity.
That sounds bad.
It doesn't sound bad. It just sounds middle of the road.
Me.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't bad. I did enjoy the first 3 episodes, but I also found myself going like, I don't know if I'm going to watch any more of this unless CM Punk comes back, because CM Punk was in episode 3.
You know what it is? It's the show that the wrestling fan and their spouse can agree on to watch.
Yeah, probably. That and Young Rock are probably meant to fill that void.
Young Rock? Is that an actual show?
Yeah, there's there's a freaking Everybody Hates Chris style Dwayne The Rock Johnson sitcom going on right now.
I thought I thought it was called Ballers.
No, that's just a show he produced.
Yeah, and that's been over for like years.
Really?
Yeah. That was like that started right after Entourage, which ended fucking ever ago.
What's an Entourage?
Oh God!
You don't know Entourage?
I am so lost on like live action TV. All I know is that cartoons.
This is like peak of the
thing is Kamen Rider Go Henshin.
That is like Entourage is like peak reality TV boom shit.
It's not reality TV though. It's all scripted.
Mm-hmm.
It was Matt Damon.
Of course, I don't like Matt Damon.
It was like
Matt Damon.
Okay, look, outside of being an aardvark and Arthur, I really don't care about him. He's just not that interesting of a guy.
Okay, I thought you had something against him.
No,
I
but
think
like
I
the
might
show's
have had briefly, but not anymore.
The show's inspired by like his actual friends and family.
Oh.
So I know this because my mom watched Wahlburgers.
Burgers Walls.
Because no.
Hey, you guys want some Wahlburgers?
Not Matt Damon. It's what the fuck is it?
You want to come to my restaurant? I'll give you some Wahlburgers.
Oh my god, I never do that voice ever again.
Yes, don't do that voice.
Oh, okay, guys. I'll just sit over here and write the script for my next personal film.
I was about to say Peter Griffin, but then I remembered you said it was George Lucas.
It's not Matt Damon. It's Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, of course. That makes me even less interested.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. What? No, you come to my restaurant. I'll make you some Wahlburgers.
It's his brother Paul who makes the burgers.
Yeah, but come to Paul's restaurant. We get you some burgers.
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 Would you like to eat the burgers?
I would love to eat the burgers.
Yeah.
I wonder what it must be like to listen to this fucking podcast.
Like
Comment down below. Comment down below if you're listening and let us know why.
With our shitty
half of it is pop culture reference. The other half is like, I don't know, dick jokes.
I mean, we were just going full like Indiana Jones Nazis. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's how the Germans speak. Not Germans, like Swedish.
A little bit.
No, Swedish is more.
I feel like we're insulting like
during
this podcast.
Which
actually, I guess Swedish is kind of up here, but you bring it down a little bit, make it a little slower, a little softer. You have some German in you, Fraulein.
Yeah, but sometimes you go up a little bit with a little bit of falsetto, and then you have the shitty American version of a German accent.
Oh yes.
That's so anyway, the thing. It's not a German accent. It's a
musical.
What?
So, like, a bunch of people, like, they got together. They did a fan-made Phineas and Ferb musical called Musical Without a Acronym, or MWCA. It was pretty good.
Is this like a Harry Potter musical?
Kinda. It's like it's virtual, made through Zoom, but like
you're made through Zoom.
Like, you know, there's like people, like everyone has a green screen behind them. Is what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very impressive for what they did. It's very cute. Yeah, it's kid friendly.
Yeah.
Although there's like a Zelda.
Let Phineas say fuck.
Okay, someone does briefly almost say the F word, but then they stop him. Buford.
Remember the sequel that starred Weird Al?
Milo Murphy's Law. Yeah. Okay. There's another funny part where it's like when they're recreating the theme song, discovering something that doesn't exist. Milo Murphy's Law season 3. That hurt, man. I wanted a season 3 so bad. Yeah, that was a really good show. Milo Murphy's Law. Check it out. It's on Disney Plus.
The only thing I know about that program is that Weird Al was a character.
He's the main character. Jinx.
Why are you talking about League of Legends? I thought.
Oh my god,
that's a toxic game. Why are you playing it?
Look, Pokemon Unite does things to a man. Okay.
So here's the thing. I could have went in many different directions. I decided to call you a toxic gamer.
Oh, that's probably the worst thing you could do.
Back. Stop looking at your penis.
Okay.
Looking at my phone, jackass. And pictures of my penis are on my phone.
Oh
but
no!
You didn't have teachers that did that when you're in class and you're on your phone like that, and they go like, "Why are you looking at your junk?"
I didn't have teachers, motherfucker. How many goddamn times do I have to tell you I was homeschooled?
What, you were?
This is not new news. We talked about this literally last week.
We did?
Yeah, it's all fucking news, dude.
I don't think I was here. Was I here?
Yes, you were. Everybody was. Buster, we're gonna have to get you an external hard drive. What the fuck?
Like, I think the CM Punk discussion made me space out.
Ironically, the straight edge man made you on drugs.
Yeah, basically. So anyway, I want to write a web novel, but I'm having trouble doing ideas.
Put a gay character in it.
All of them are already gay.
Put another gay character in it.
I've already have the characters, like, characterization established and kind of their arcs. I just don't know what the plot should be.
All right, make the plot. They have to kill a straight character.
Oh my god!
No, just that's going on in a weird way because I always think of the plot and then the characters.
Well,
like
I think of a gimmick and then I go like, okay, what can I do with this gimmick?
Literally, the only gimmick I have is like, oh, it's Tokusatsu. It's like Tokusatsu inspired. I just don't know what the origins of the power should be.
Like I've told Vac several of my
the powers come from.
Oh my god! Like, I don't even like milk. Only chocolate milk.
All right, then it comes from chocolate milk. This isn't hard.
You want some chalky milk?
I would love some chalky milk, genuinely, but there's no chalky milk in the house. I should get some chalky milk when I go grocery shopping on Saturday, though.
No, I can give you like the general ideas of some of the stories, not some of the more genuine plot stuff. Okay, imagine a sports anime, but the sport is made up. So that's just the thing you need to understand. It's a made up game. Before. It's tanks. It's paintball. It's a sport with tanks. Yeah.
I've heard this, but like, it's still a cool idea.
I thought of an isekai where the major twist is like, yeah, they have a cheat power, all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. That's like every other thing. They can only use their cheat power when a group of their peers elect them to use them. So like the rest of the party has to go like, yeah, no, use your powers now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I can just give you like a scene that would be later on in the series. Like this guy's like angry. He hurt like this bad guy hurt like a friend or something. And they did like, it'd be like a Hail Mary. It'd be like one man army going up against this fucking demon lord bullshit. And he goes like, all right, I need my fucking powers. Do you want me to go fight them? And his whole party just goes like, no. And he can't do it because he doesn't have his superpowers. And he's just like, I no revenge though. No revenge. We're running away, you motherfucker. That's a scene later on.
Yeah. Sounds sick, actually.
I had an idea for an ongoing thing of what? Okay. You know murder mysteries?
Yeah,
I'm familiar with the concept.
Turn that into essentially mathletes in high school. Like it's a made up house with a prefabricated mystery that two high school teams have to solve. Like it's not a real mystery, it's a fictional mystery made up, but they have to solve it as a school team activity.
Okay.
Now I'm getting into really fucking Boingo core concepts. Why is there a gif of Arlo?
I just felt like it. He makes me laugh.
You know, I stumbled on the YouTube channel that makes puppets, and they made the Arlo puppet.
What? Oh, Secret Origins. We gotta find that.
Hold on.
Wait, give me a second. My mic will be muted.
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, yeah?
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I am the worst podcaster on this platform.
In this call.
I mean, those are the same things.
You got the link to the thingy?
There you go. That's the eBay video.
The eBay.
That's apparently Arlo bought the puppet on eBay.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Arlo was just like, where will I get my OC? Ah, yes, eBay. The most trustworthy retailer.
I mean, hey, it worked out for him.
Yeah.
I guess he doesn't live in Australia.
Dang.
I might understand that reference, mate. Oh, they fucking eBay.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking eBay.
Fucking eBay.
Fucking eBay.
eBay don't know nothing about no pucktails, mate.
God damn it.
But like, I'm just like, whoa, that's a secret origin up in there.
Have you guys been getting fucking ads for the fucking Avengers mobile game?
It's like, apparently it was also at Gamescom.
I got a notification that it launched, but the real thing I'm seeing a lot of ads for these days is Cameo.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's because Abroad in Japan made a cameo for Natsuki, and I clicked on it just to see how much it was.
Like tying it back to Arlo, like he did a cameo. Like he has a cameo service, so if you want personal messages, you can do that.
I mean, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
It's good, cheap, easy money.
Yeah, those are just cute, you know.
Cheap. Natsuki's charging $49 a video.
Oof. Like Arlo charges $20 if you just want to get like a funny puppet to say.
20 to 30, I think, is fair. Anything more than that, and I'm like, it's a fucking video you're going to shoot in your phone on your phone in your car. Most of these celebrities do it, so no, I'm not giving you like $50 to $800.
And Cat Icarus, like not Cat Icarus, Scott the Woz. Like he doesn't do it, but he's had to buy lots of cameos for his videos.
That's fair.
It's more often than not just celebrities going like, people will pay this for me to say any bullshit, so fuck it, why not?
Yeah, and I get that. It's just,
come on!
I won't pay that for you to say that bullshit, especially if it's not going to have any goddamn production value behind it.
Oh, I know. I agree with you. I'm just saying, there's a reason behind it.
Like, I get that most people think they're awesome, and it's awesome from the perspective that Scott paid the money for it, but I don't care for the cameos that appear in most of his videos just because they're so jarringly different from the rest of the video.
Yeah, that's valid. Apparently there's lots of puppets on Cameo. I'm just looking through the search, like lots of puppets on it.
That makes sense. Buy a puppet to say hi to your kid on their birthday.
Yeah.
I wonder how many wrestlers are still on Cameo, or if they've all moved to the Pro Wrestling T version of it.
I think a lot of them have, and also... Did the WWE one ever launch?
I don't think it has yet.
Because last I remember hearing about it, I remember people giving them shit because I forget which Mania it was. It was right around the same time they were pulling people, but they had Undertaker get a cameo, and they were charging $1,000 per video.
Oof. There's my Pahone. I was wondering where my Pahone was.
Your what?
Pahone.
What the fuck? Oh, your phone. You goddamn motherfucker. Fucking Boingo Core, goddamn mother shit.
Yeah, no, and I dinner with a knife.
Let's see. There should be a new Scott the Woz. Actually, no, wait. He said the next few videos are going to be delayed now.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised by this at all when one of the first fucking things we bonded over was fucking Vangelis, and he does that same shit. I'm
trying to figure out if there's a unified theory to Boingo Core.
We had it at one point. We nailed it down in an episode of Analytical Fanboys. I remember doing that. I don't remember what it was, though.
I'm going to say it's like you need Terry Lessler there. I only make myself laugh with my dumb jokes.
Unfortunately, you are correct.
Aww.
See, I just know how to fucking pop Vac. I like once or twice per podcast, I get the perfect joke, and it makes Vac lose his goddamn fucking mind. And he's just like, God damn it. Oh, shit. Almost fell.
That's it. That's what I'm like. That is me exactly. Thank you.
No, I legit almost fell out of my chair.
I know.
See, I think I finally found the reason why Vacuuminator doesn't game. He doesn't want to, like, destroy his desk.
Being hailed.
Aw, dang.
I don't game because... Have I never explained to you why I don't game?
It's too expensive.
That's in the primary thing, because I could say I don't toy collect because it's too expensive, but I still fucking toy collect. The reason I don't game is because the main advantage analog toys have over video games is I can pick up this fucking Stardust figure and play with it for 5 minutes or 5 hours. If I play a video game, any video game, I feel like I have to get a good multi-hour play session in. I feel like I have to schedule that shit out. And that's too much stress. I already have to schedule shit out. I don't want to schedule my playtime out.
But
as I get older,
WarioWare.
I feel this. As I get older, I feel this.
You're just looking too much at the fucking AAA pressure. Stop it.
I don't. What do luchadors have to do with this?
Fuck off. You know what I'm talking about. No, CMLL wants you to play fucking games because here's the thing. AAA game developers don't give a fuck about your time, don't give a fuck about your wallet. They just want to make money.
I'm sorry. I completely missed what you said there because now I'm just picturing you got a wrestling show and fucking Pentagon walks up to me with a Switch and he's just like, play Arkham Asylum, it's so good.
Arkham Asylum is good though.
I watched several playthroughs of it.
Play Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, that's what we love to hear. Play some Marvel, baby.
Hold on. What? Oh shit! I dropped Trunks.
What? Like the trunks, like the shorts, or trunks like the like?
I have little tiny toy Trunks. Let's see. I got Xenoblade, Tales of Vesperia, Dragon Quest XI, Astral Chain, and Mario Odyssey.
Astral Chain turned 1 year, a couple years old this year.
Yeah, those are all my physical Switch games.
Oh, did you get Quake?
I don't have Quake down. Go, god damn it, dropping everything. No, I don't have Quake on Steam, not on Steam, on Switch because I have Xbox Game Pass and I get it with that because they just dropped Quake 1, 2, and 3 Arena. So I downloaded 2 to see what it was like. It was fun. I played like a little bit of the first. I played the first level, and then I also downloaded Dodgeball Academia.
Swag, but I have to sleep, unfortunately, so I gotta head out.
God.
Well, why don't you, Vac, you just shut up for a few minutes so I can go deal with something, and then we'll come back and start talking again.
All right, quick, before you leave, though, Buster, plug your shit.
Hi, I do YouTube videos. That's about it. Buster Corp. Just Google that. It's in the description. Just do the thing. Bye. All
right, I'm gonna go get deal with some final food.
Like final fight.
No, we pre-made spaghetti sauce for dinner, and I need to put it in the fridge.
Okay.
But
this
also, remember fighting foodons. Remember fighting foodons. Fighting foodons. Fighting foodons.
This is staying in.
All right, I got a question for you, and it will radically change the future of Modular as we know it.
My God.
Traditional or bold Chex Mix?
What's the difference?
And thus Modular's changed. Wow.
To be continued in Crisis on Modular Earth. Oh my God. It's eating ASMR now. Aren't you all happy you stuck around after Buster left?
Hey, B-Boy.
Hey, B-Boy.
Doing okay?
I'm all right. I'm a little bit disappointed in this weekend, honestly.
What's wrong?
I was supposed to meet my nephew, and then my sister bitched out on my mom, and now we don't know when that's gonna happen.
Oh, shame.
Also, I just didn't get as much as usual done because I was trying to do a bunch of stuff. You know how it goes when you have like the weekend dedicated to a thing, and then that thing doesn't end up happening. So you're like, oh, I have all this time. Let's do all these things. Oh, I could have done maybe 2 of those things.
Yeah, I get that feel. Bro, you ever get that feel?
I get that feel. Sometimes. I get that feel sometimes. Sometimes that feel comes into my life. You ever get that feel?
What does Steven have to do with anything?
I don't know. You should ask him.
Do you understand the joke I was making?
I don't at all. I just thought it'd be funny to say Spiel like the Pokemon.
Spiel. Steven Spielberg.
Oh my God.
Aren't you glad I'm a comedy genius?
Get back to me on that one in a couple months.
buddy, pal, hey buddy, hey friend, hey guy.
What would you know? We talk so much during the week that we don't know how to talk when other people aren't here to spur us on.
Yeah, it tends to happen. It's weird.
Yeah, Cody's not on this week because he moved a bunch of boxes around. Also, that's something we need to think about. Are we going to have to flip no prize and components in 2 weeks?
I don't
Recording
know.
days, broadcast days. Should we talk to our Turner Broadcasting Network partners about that?
I mean, Cody did say Sunday and Thursday, so.
Well, I'm not doing Wednesday. Wednesdays are reserved for our Lord and Savior Tony Khan.
True. Oh, damn. Shang-Chi's getting review bombed.
Yeah, I heard about that. That sucks. Didn't people do that to like
Black Panther and Captain Marvel.
yeah. But then like Black Panther ended up being one of the highest grossing movies of all time, so
I'm not saying Shang-Chi's on track to do that again, but all the critics are basically going like, no, it's great. It's pretty good.
And I was telling Buster before you showed up, that there was apparently an early test screening of The Batman this evening in LA, and people are pretty positive on it.
That's good. What do you did they ever say what they're kind of trying to adapt with that? What vibe they're going for?
Long Halloween.
Okay.
They're not doing Long Halloween the story, but they want the same vibe as it.
Okay. That's fine.
Also,
that's what I was going for. Like, adapt the vibe.
The one detail that has been spoiled about the movie is apparently Bruce narrates the whole movie like it's a detective noir.
Oh, so like his war journal.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I thought that was a sick idea for a Batman movie. Also, just doing a movie where the Riddler is actually the big bad makes me happy. Because the Riddler is a criminally underserved Batman villain.
Hey, wasn't there a movie with the Riddler in it?
Shut the fuck up.
No. It happened right after Penguin.
Shut the fuck up.
The casting was really inspired, but the direction was a little off.
I really...
Oh, is this a difference in opinion?
Here's the thing. I regularly defend Batman and Robin, but I have a lot of problems with Batman Forever, just from like a personal taste standpoint.
That's so weird because everybody usually is the other way around. It's like, no, Batman Forever is okay. Robin, though.
Because like at that point, I'm like, well, they literally said before they started filming every shot, remember everybody, it's a cartoon. So I'm a little more lenient towards that movie because they were going for a dumb, zany kids vibe. And the reason I don't like Forever is because it's a transition between the two vibes, and it feels gross. Yeah. And like, I love Tommy Lee Jones. He's genuinely one of my favorite actors, but it fucking sucks that they didn't bring Billy D. Williams back to be Two-Face.
Yeah, I can get that. You know, there we go. I fixed it so it's harder for it to pick up my chewing.
Oh my god. What a revolutionary concept. And then immediately I can hear chewing.
Because it's a fucking rye chip.
A what chip?
Rye.
Rye? Like whiskey and rye?
You do know rye's a grain, right?
I'm not educated.
Zach, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm being serious here, and I want you to give me a real answer. Okay. What is corn? What is corn? What is the plant corn?
The grain?
Yes, thank God you got it right. It's a grain.
See, my brain was telling me that was right, but then there was another part of my consciousness just going like, say it's a vegetable just to piss him off. Say it's a fucking vegetable.
See, you'd be right if I said sweet corn.
There's a difference?
Yes.
I thought sweet corn was just like fermented in some kind of sweet juice.
No, sweet corn's sweet off the cob.
Oh.
Depending on the variety, there's a couple different ones. No, corn's a grass.
Is a grass.
Corn is a grass. Wheat, oats, rye. Yep. No, there's a fascinating history with grain. Do you know how anthropologists find out if a culture ate grain?
How?
Because their teeth are shit.
Really?
Yeah, because back in the day, the easiest way to eat grain was to ground it into a flour like we do today. But the way you grounded it into a flour back in the day left a lot of fucking rocks and sand in the flour, and they couldn't get it out. So when they ate anything with the flour, the sand and everything just ground their teeth like they were eating sandpaper.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the easiest way to tell if a culture ate grain. Other than Asian countries, because the grain they ate was rice, and you don't process rice the same way you process wheat.
Interesting. I'm glad we could take this little field trip to Iowa. Future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk.
Also, future birthplace of current birthplace of Slipknot.
Really?
Yeah, Slipknot's from dude. Their second album's called Iowa.
I only know the Slipknot songs that have played on NXT.
Okay. Oh my god, can I get it out? Do you mind holding for like a minute or two? I'm getting something to show back.
This knows I can't actually see this camera. It's not loading for me tonight. So I'm just going to play along whenever it gets better. It'll be our secret.
Okay, Vac. Hey, you ever wanted to know what kind of fucker I was in high school?
Know what kind of fucker you are, mister. I used to read
this was one of my
in
wallets.
front of my friend. Wow. I'm trying really hard not to judge you right now.
This is another one. This is another wallet I had in high school with a chain.
Never understand putting chains on wallets.
It's an aesthetic choice. Also,
it's an aesthetic choice.
It also stops people from stealing it.
Yeah, but that
I went to fucking weirdo high school.
I've seen your high school. It looks pretty fucking suburban.
Does a suburban high school have a rat fall from the ceiling to get stomped on?
Sometimes.
Oh no, the best part is what's on the other side of the Slipknot wallet. It's a poem. Will end the world when all hope is gone.
That's the whole poem?
That's just all that's on the back of the wallet. That's probably a lyric from a song I don't remember.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, hey! The fucking... This is my ID. Onto the Punisher wallet. That was the first one I showed. It's a fucking Punisher wallet. White with a...
Of course you had a Punisher wallet.
See, here's the thing. This was in, like, between 2008 and 2012. Long before all the Punisher discourse. So then he was just, he's a fucking badass anti-hero. Cool.
Yeah, cool looking superhero logo. I get it.
Yeah.
Like that's the Marvel equivalent of having a Batman wallet.
The Marvel equivalent's a Spider-Man wallet. Let's be honest.
No, because Spider-Man's too friendly.
Okay, if we're going by that, here's the thing: Punisher's too far. He's not because Batman's light enough, and you go like.
Well, like, dude, who had a fucking Daredevil wallet in the mid 2000s?
No, you know what? You know the Marvel equivalent of Batman is Deadpool.
Yeah.
He's fucking everywhere. He's brooding, but he also has some fun, lighthearted elements that everybody memes on him.
Yeah, I can see that. And now there's a fucking girl counterpart that's everywhere, and only a few people actually understand.
You talking about when?
Yeah, I'm talking about her, because I still haven't opened my Mafex Gwen pool. The first Mafex that made people go like, "Oh, hey, this company isn't shit."
You know what's fucking aesthetic as shit? This Japanese mummy poster.
That just looks like a poster for the Mummy, but with Japanese text on it.
Yeah, that's the point.
So you're just saying you just like kanji and katakana?
That's cool.
You fucking weeb. So my extra hand ninjas came. Do you think I should finally finish the boy this week?
Make him a tall boy. Make him the tallest boy. Make him the tallest boy.
Yeah. I can't wait to take a shot of like fucking Snake Eyes and Daredevil taking on all my hand ninjas and Red Cobra ninjas. That's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Go follow me on Instagram, listeners. It's way more interesting than this podcast is so far.
Hey, fuck you. I'm interesting as fuck.
It's nice.
No. I think it's just, unless we have something very big and specific to talk about, we just kind of float around from topic to topic.
Not gonna lie, I kind of started watching Heels earlier tonight, just thinking like, oh, this might be something to talk about on the show.
Yeah. See, that's the wrong way to go about it. I think about like what happened in the week, and I go like, yo.
I'm trying to remember if this was the first week of back to school or if that was last week. That's how much weeks are blending together for me now.
Yeah.
It's like that's just the big thing on my mind right now is adapting to students being there again. fuck are the HCA TV Awards?
The fuck you think I know about that?
I don't know. I just saw on Twitter, fucking Disney Plus Update tweeted that WandaVision won Best Streaming Series.
Weird.
So many goddamn award shows these days.
Someone made an age-accurate Tobey Maguire.
Oh, I
And
saw
Spider-Man.
that. Yeah, that looks weird.
It looks
But also-
right, though.
But it also puts into perspective, like, hey, Tom Holland doesn't look like a baby. He looks the appropriate age.
Yeah.
It's like everybody in those early scenes in the first fucking Spider-Man movie looks way too old for that part.
And so, like, there's an understandable reason backlash to that. People going like, oh, it gives teenagers unrealistic body standards to be compared to adults in media. And like, sure, but it makes a whole lot more sense to hire adults to play older teenagers.
Yeah, it does, but it also definitely does fuck with your head when you see actual teenagers. Like, now that I'm working at a school, because I'm working at a local technical college, just doxing myself ever so slightly there. But on the college campus, there's also like a private high school, and the building I work in, first floor is part of the high school, and then there's 2 more floors that are part of the college, and I primarily work for the college floors, but I have to go down to clean the high school bathrooms once a day, and my god, them fuckers are little. I forgot how small the high school age kids are.
Yeah. No, but like, because here's the thing: the biggest thing about filming is, can you make sure everybody's on set for a good, decent amount of time to film? And because of child protection laws, kids need school. You can't film as long. So it's 10 times easier to just hire an adult.
Yeah, which is why Jason David Frank played a teenager until his early 30s.
Yeah. I mean, look at, actually, you know what? Tokusatsu tends to be a little bit more accurate because they tend to hire idols and guys like that.
They Toei always hires guys that are like just fresh off the boat into the acting world, like maybe had 1 or 2 roles beforehand.
Yeah.
And Power Rangers does similar to that, but they mostly do that because they want to avoid SAG.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is by far, like, we can bitch and moan about not getting like cool, highly articulated Megazords or this character or that character in the Lightning Collection. The real thing I'm truly disappointed in with Hasbro so far is the fact that they haven't made Power Rangers a fucking union production yet.
And they're still filming in New Zealand.
I don't mind that. They can keep the production in New Zealand. Just give these fucking people union shit.
Yeah. But like, I think part of the workaround is filming in New Zealand, you know, because if they filmed in America, it'd more likely have to be a union job.
Yeah. God, that would be so weird after so long of them being in New Zealand, seeing Power Rangers suddenly filming in LA again.
Let's be honest, they wouldn't film in LA. They'd film in Vancouver.
Now they would, but like, man, pretty much all of the Saban era is filmed in LA. That's crazy. The original Saban era.
Yeah.
Like, you watch fucking like Lightspeed and Time Force, and there's all kinds of locations that they use that are just like, oh, that's from that sitcom, that's from that police drama.
You know what? Fuck me. I'm wrong. They need to keep filming in New Zealand.
Why is that?
Because they can fly over to Japan and do insert shots for Power Ranger scenes on very Japanese specific locations.
Yeah, I've never heard of them doing that, but
They've done it
really
once or twice.
You know the specific examples? Because I'm surprised
No.
I've never heard of it.
It's specific architecture, like, you know how certain Kamen Rider scenes in Super Sentai use that like specific arena, like outside.
Yeah, there's a stadium in New Zealand they use to match that all the time.
There's another one. It was like a.
So I was going to say, the closest I've heard of that happening is the fact that the Geki Ranger opening was shot in New Zealand.
No. But it also gives them an opportunity. It's also easier for like stunt coordinators and everybody to kind of change hands and meet easier. So I guess there's a lot of sense to filming in New Zealand. And since New Zealand is a majority English-speaking country, it makes sense logistically.
Yeah. And it also means they can cast locals on the cheap.
Yeah.
That is still my favorite part of Dino Charge, the fact that the Black Ranger was from New Zealand and they just made that his whole character. Not his whole character, but like most of his character.
I mean, that's how we got, would it be the second major non-white Red Ranger? Ninja Storm.
I think. Yeah, Pooh was from New Zealand.
Yeah, he's Maori.
Yeah.
He's
R.I.P.
same thing as Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi is Maori?
Yeah.
I knew he was from New Zealand, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. He made a whole movie about that.
I've literally only seen
Ragnarok. It ends with a haka.
Bro, I've literally only seen Ragnarok and him in Suicide Squad. I haven't seen Jojo Rabbit yet. It's on my to-do list.
Oh, Jojo Rabbit's so good.
Actually, is it on my to-do list? Let me double check. Because I know I want to watch it. I can't remember if I put it on my to-do list. Though. Yeah, it's on there. And it's the only thing called JoJo on there.
You son of a bitch.
I don't know. Maybe if I hear good things about the Stone Ocean anime, maybe I'll skip straight to fucking Stone Ocean. Because
you'd be playing into certain anime tubers' hands, son.
I would, wouldn't I? I just fucking at the Trash Taste Boys like, fellas, can you give me a primer for Stone Ocean? Your esteemed colleague, the Vacuuminator, requires your assistance. And they're just like, who? Like the fucking New Day. Who is the YouTube equivalent of the Hardy Boys?
My first gut instinct was to say Dude Perfect, and it's like, nah.
They're the right era, but it would have to be like specifically two guys that people remember. And it can't be like the Nostalgia Critic and James Rolfe. It has to be guys who were on a show together.
It's not two guys, but the super best friends?
Maybe?
Die Hard cult fan favorites with a lot of end jokes.
You know who it fucking is? It's John and Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cringe. I'm sorry.
Buddy, you're the one who brought it up.
That's why I apologized.
It's too late to apologize.
Oh no. I ruined the podcast. That was already so great.
I haven't slept in weeks.
God damn, Galactus is gonna fucking pass 23,000 before the night's over.
Huh.
Why is it Connor?
Because it's concern.
See, I would think Gaunt would be the one who's concerned. Connor just be laughing in the corner.
No, Gaunt enables.
Oh, does he? He's that kind of boy toy?
I don't know. That's what all you guys tuned into. A podcast talking about another podcast.
Yeah. Welcome to the Trash Taste Cast, where next week we're doing the fucking the Back Issues cast. No joke, I've been listening to a lot of Back Issues at work.
It's good, solid, like it's just enough content to kind of keep you engaged, but not enough that you go like, oh, I need to focus on it.
Mm-hmm. And also they just like, I didn't realize at first, but man, they have so many great reoccurring gags. Like fucking just whenever they're talking about Superman and like Ben and Ethan are trying to guess at something Superman is gonna do, they all go to, oh, he just laser visions everybody. He just goes.
Let's go back. Now that he's pointed that out, I can't unsee it from comics anymore, and I hate it.
Hey, don't worry about it. Galactus has many powers.
Fuck. Are you saying some part of him and pressed onto me?
And genuinely, any episode where Tiffany takes over is like one of the best.
Tiffany just showing up whenever is great. My favorite, though, is like an earlier running gag of theirs is whenever they were doing a Batman story, Tiffany would just show up and goes, and he got stabbed by a hooker.
I also love how into like she is that female stereotype that's just super into weird horror shit, and it creeps all the guys out, and I love it. Because I'm like, yo, I would be with them, but because I'm not with them, I find them hilarious. I find their discomfort hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's great. But also, I love how like Sal's a very I hate to put it this way, traditional American comic book fan.
Yeah. I have had several moments where I've been like, it's a good thing I'm not actually there because I want to yell at Sal right now.
Oh, anytime he talks about Grant Morrison, I just go like, buddy.
Yeah. The one time I've enjoyed them talking about Grant Morrison is that episode. I forget what comic it was. It wasn't a Morrison comic, but they were joking about what if Morrison wrote this? What if Morrison watched Comic Pop? And they were like, oh yeah, he'd show up and just make us all do peyote.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But no, it's but I appreciate Tiffany because Tiffany talks about basically all the Grant Morrison-y weird Vertigo-y kind of books and goes like, no guys, this is awesome.
He talks about Dark Boingo Core. Legitimately, I listened to the Hellblazer episode they did the other day, and that was like one of my favorite episodes so far.
The Garth Ennis run that they covered.
They talked about Dangerous Habits, which is by far one of the best Hellblazer stories ever. Have we ever talked about that? I'm like a huge John Constantine fan.
I think we've mentioned it, but I don't think we ever dived into it. What do you like about John Constantine?
He just, like, honestly, I feel like the best summation I have ever heard of it is a quote from fucking Captain Logan of Geekvolution when he was talking about the trailer for the short-lived Constantine live-action show. It's spooky Doctor Who.
Oh, I can understand that. I can get that vibe.
It's what if Doctor Who was more grounded about supernatural shit and the Doctor was just an asshole? I'm like, yeah, I can vibe. So,
question. Do you think Ten's Doctor costume is in any way inspired by Constantine?
It wouldn't surprise me to find it out, but also I've watched a lot of behind-the-scenes material for that era, and they've never said anything like that.
Okay, it's just more of like, they both wear suits and the long jacket. It's like it's a very specific look, and they kind of look alike.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. Also, while I was listening to that episode of Comic Pop, I love how they were constantly talking about, oh yeah, he looks like Sting. He looks like Sting. And I was like, no, he doesn't. He looks nothing like fucking Sting. And then they made a reference to a Sting song, and I was like, oh, goddammit, the singer.
You knucklehead.
But no, this is actually this is going to be my first Mezco when it arrives in January. It's the 1/12 Collective John Constantine.
Oh, that's nice. Legit, if we ever make an Elseworlds DC universe, we need to make our John Constantine look like the other Sting.
Yeah, that's...
And it's the most insider nerdy joke ever.
What if John Constantine looked like Sting?
Like, we will do interviews and go like, yeah, no, we have John Constantine in it, and we really wanted to make him look like Sting. And then the pictures of him come out, and people go like, he looks nothing like Sting. And we go like, what are you talking about? He looks just like Sting. And we show a picture of the wrestler and go like, see, Sting.
The amount of DC fans that would piss off is just wonderful.
Why would they be pissed off? We're right.
Also, I'm looking at the accessory loadout for this figure for the first time in a couple of months, and I fucking forgot it comes with a chainsaw. That's so rad.
Is it rad too bad?
It definitely is. He comes with a chainsaw. He comes with a closed and lit lighter, the twin blade and the moon blade, a bunch of fucking magic effects and hands, and a big old cross. Also, alternate heads and flame effects. Holy shit. This is a really good value for $100, he said, justifying the purchase to himself. What is the deal with NTR?
Oh my fucking god.
I've seen that around.
You're just okay, because okay.
NTR and fucking, because Boingo posted a meme in chat, everybody, and it features NTR as a thing. NTR and ratioing are things that I kind of feel like I understand, but also kind of don't, because I've just seen them around and never had them explained to me.
NTR, okay, we're just going full cultured here. NTR is a hentai tag.
Oh.
It's short for netorare.
What does that mean?
It's hardcore cucking.
Oh.
Like you fuck the wife in front of the dude.
Oh.
And it's sad.
Oh, it's like torture cucking.
Yeah.
It's non-consensual cucking.
But it's also to the point of like, the person who the person who gets fucked, the wife or the equivalent of in the situation, goes like, nah, forget my previous partner. I fucking love your dick, or I fucking love whatever you've been doing to me. Fuck my old previous life. I'm just a sex slave now.
Oh, it's that kind of relationship that only exists in fucking hentai where, oh god, the dick was so good, I'm in love with this guy even though he raped me.
Exactly, but even worse, because oftentimes it's ugly bastard.
Sick.
Yeah, it's a joke, and I hate it. And ratio is just meaning like, oh, you see the little bar at the bottom of the like and dislike in YouTube videos?
Yeah.
You know when the dislike is bigger than the like?
Wow.
It got ratioed. Bam!
Also, since we talked about it on No Prize a few weeks ago, and we were talking about Mezcos a few minutes ago, you know what I caved and I pre-ordered today?
What?
The fucking Superman.
The good Superman?
Mm-hmm. The Mezco one with all the shit.
Yeah.
When's that? Let me double check when that's coming out. That is set to come out in July of next year. Assuming ports don't continue to get fucked up, because that was something I had that conversation with my mom this week. She was talking about, like, why are prices for things going up? And I had to explain to her in toy collector terms why things are going up, because that's the only way I understood it. Like, I literally fucking just recited Toku Chris's thread about the rising price of shipping containers and truck driver strikes, which is all very fun.
Yeah.
Pre-orders just keep slipping into the next month, and the next month, and the next month, and eventually we're going to have to pay a lot of money in 1 month.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you have money.
Yeah.
Spend it.
I mean, I'm trying to right now, because I've just accepted that I'll never be able to fully quit pre-orders. They're like my cigarettes at this point. So my rule is just, as long as whatever you have to pay this month is half of whatever's in your bank account currently this month, then you're fine. So like I will cancel shit just based on, oh, I need to have this much money available for things like gas and maybe going to a restaurant or the movies, or my car fucking explodes, that kind of stuff. Which is why it's extremely lucky that this month, the first month, I'll be getting my first full paycheck from my new job is a long month. So I'll have a fourth more money than I will normally have. So that's what makes Galactus viable. What makes Galactus viable for you?
What?
Come on, Boingo. Don't you wanna get a credit card and then join the other 22,663 people in owning a giant spaceman?
No. I would do it if I had the money already, but no, I don't.
A
life of having no money has basically made me paranoid to the point of having any money.
Really?
Like, fuck.
So it's like hyper radicalized your communism. We're reaching levels of radicalization that shouldn't even be possible. Holy shit. Major fucking wrestling news. Nick Aldis's run as NWA World Champion has come to an end.
Oh, who?
Trevor Murdoch.
Huh.
Nick Aldis's run was 1,044 days in total. I gotta put that on the fucking MMWP doc. Holy shit. Over under Nick Aldis to AEW confirmed. Man, looks like a lot of belts changed hands at this NWA show.
Neat. Nice.
Well, I hope everybody's enjoying the podcast this week. Tune in for more of this exciting commentary on Sunday for live reactions to AEW All Out. I gotta buy a pay-per-view this week. Also, hopefully we can password share on that service. I assume there's nothing that stops that.
Yeah.
You hear about fucking Ed Asner?
Mm-hmm.
That shit was sad.
Yeah. It took me a second to realize who it was specifically.
Oh, that's the voice of Granny Goodness, dude.
Yeah. I know that now. You dickhead.
I want to watch Superman the Animated Series again.
Hmm.
Highly underrated show.
It was between two of the best, you know? So it's hard for it to like be remembered as much.
Yeah.
Because it was between Batman and Batman Beyond.
Yeah. And it ran concurrently with the New Adventures of Batman.
And Justice League came after all those.
Yeah. Don't forget the Zeta Project.
I mean, I think it's okay if we do, because DC did.
I think Bruce Timm fucking forgot the Zeta Project after 1 week.
Does DC Comics own the rights to the Zeta Project? Could they make a comic based off of it?
You know, I have no idea. I would guess so, but I don't know.
You guess?
I guess.
You guess?
I guess.
Did you pass gas?
Not yet. Jesus Christ, Tranquilo Club can be a bit much sometimes.
It's like, here's the thing. At this point, it's part of his brand.
Yeah. I feel sorry for him being stuck with that, but also like it really makes me want to have him on the show someday whenever we start doing guests again. I say again like we've ever had guests before. Does Database count?
Friend of the channel.
Yeah. Friend of the channel whose video I just cameoed in 5 years ago.
Jesus, that's fucking weird.
Did you watch that yet?
No.
It's like 2 seconds of a fucking chubby, beardless, like 19-year-old Vac just fanboying out at him because he needed people for a scene where people are just shaking his hand and being excited to meet him.
Ah.
Because the plot of the episode is the landlord has returned and put him in an alternate reality where everybody loves him to try and convince him to stop fucking with the landlord's plans.
Yeah. Oh, buddy boy.
Well, I think that's a podcast, everybody.
To the point.
I don't know what we're going to call this one because it's been so all over the place and meandering, but...
Hey, yo, come up with a catchy fucking name. You can do it. Fuck you.
All right, I'll call it Fuck You.
Use the fancy font that Trash Boys use.
I don't know how to do that, but I guess I could learn. No. You know what I should call it? Boingo teaches Vac NTR, and NTR is in the fancy font.
God damn it, don't do it. Oh, God. Fuck, I'm regretting that fucking meme.
Oh, that's our brand, everybody. Welcome to the shit show. Now get the fuck out. But before you do, go to my YouTube channel. I'm a YouTuber. I make videos. I'm working on a new video. It's been a painstaking edit, and I have no idea if it'll be out by the time you're listening to this or not. But you can find my stuff at youtube.com/thevacuuminator. It's spelled THEBACUUMINATOR. I'm also on Twitter at thevacuuminator, talking about anything and everything whenever I want to talk about it. And I'm on Instagram at _vacuuminator, posting action figure photography each and every day. Boingo, where are you? Who are you? Where can people find you?
Howdy. I'm Chris. I'm a Boingo rider. I do video content, such as video essays and editorials on Boingo Rider on YouTube.
You do you have irons in the fire currently?
Well, not quite sure about that.
Really? 'Cause you seemed pretty sure yesterday when we were broadcasting No Prize.
I have. Oh, yeah, you're talking about that. I thought you were making a joke about the way I was talking. I thought you were doing that, bud. Gee whiz.
I'm doing a lot of things here. I'm wearing a lot of hats.
I'm trying to figure out where this voice comes from, because it comes from somewhere.
Well, at least it's not up here again.
Oh, well, no, this is a side character from a Disney movie.
That sound a little like Goofy.
Not Goofy, but like from Robin Hood, the dog with the cast.
Mm.
Yeah, remember him? This also goes a little bit Winnie the Pooh. A little bit every once in a while. I also have a Twitter. It's called Boingo_Rider. There's also an Instagram at Boingo_Rider. And hi, there's nothing there right now. And just keep an eye out for my Twitch channel. It's Boingo Rider.
that everything?
Oh,
Well, fantastic, everybody. I hope everyone has enjoyed. I hope
I
on
can't
some level.
I can't sit up. I'm leaning back too far.
Fuck off. I hope everybody has enjoyed on some level this episode of Modular Components. I hope you all had a decent week, or if you had a bad week, we helped you decompress from it a little bit. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And as a final reminder, I hope we'll see all of you on Sunday for live reactions to AEW All Out, and tomorrow night for No Prize on What If Episode 4, and I'm sure a bunch of other shit. But until then, have a lovely weekend, everybody.
Yeah.